What's going on, guys? I'm Journey, back with a thoughts video, this time on Tales of Vesperia. I played other Tales before, Tales of Graces, Tales of Symphonia, and my favorite, Tales of Heartsar. This one is kind of like a mixture for me. The characters are not all too bad and not all too great neither. The music is not too bad and not all too great neither. The story, not all great and not too bad neither. And the combat is frustrating as I don't know what. So let's start with the characters. My favorite. I'm not gonna front. Is Carol. He looks like Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia, but his character personality is completely different. He is a timid little guy, but he has a big heart, and he tries his best. Sometimes he fails, but he's trying to find himself, and I like him. I ain't gonna front. I like him. Judith is my other character. My God, let me find that. Trust me, I'm retiring. Shoot, ain't nobody gonna stop me. I'm gonna retire. Retire right with her, right at my side. Shoot, I love me some Judith. Yuri plays on the role, main character. He plays the role of like the kind of like the renegade gone rogue for the most part. He used to be a knight, but now he's not no more. And he deals with issues that the law just typically can't handle, which is much to the dismay to his best friend Flynn, who is as straight arrow as you can get. Then there is who's that daggone girl, freaking redhead one, Rita Repulsa. And I call her Rita Repulsa, or at least Repulsa in that name, is because that's exactly how she acts. She is that one character that loves to throw shade, loves to throw, like, she loves to piss at the wind for anything, anything. And she straight be hate be straight on Carol all the time. And then she's so daggone abusive. I call domestic violence on her ass. I'm not gonna front. That girl got some problems. Um, she seemed like she got a good heart, but under the man, she like what is that? I can't think of like what's that freaking anime like Myra Nikki, I think it was. Future Diary or something like that. She seemed like a girl that knife you in your back while trying to tell you she love you when you dying. That's the seem like that's exactly what she seemed like. I'm not in the read of a post. I just nah, I ain't having that. Uh, there's a pooch in here. I forgot what his name is, but all I know is he got a scar on his face, and all he do is go roof. So I found him pretty dope because it's the story is simple. You can't get any more simple than that. Follow your three S's. Keep it short so that way you can hold on to their attention. Keep it simple so it's easy to follow. And keep it stupid so that even a baby can understand it. Simple as that. Now, okay, Elisty. Elisty is a character, she's really annoying. I'm sorry, she is. She reminds me of a Dagon Execute. You remember that Pokemon Execute? She kind of has the same attire. She look like she about to have 3 heads on her head, and she look like she about to insta KO herself. I don't know what it is, but I think the thing was called self destruct because she looked like she about to do it. I'm just keeping it real. There's Patty Cake, my little girl, the homegirl that be sitting there with the pirate suit. Yep, her. She lost her memory, and then for whatever reason in the game, because the story makes all the sense in the world, at some point you start to look at it and say, okay, we're gonna help you, and then all of a sudden, nothing really happens until the end of the game. Then you actually start doing some stuff, and then at that point, it doesn't really make any much sense. That seems to be the story, but I mean, it has some good pros and it has good cons. I think some moments are fun, uh, engaging, and pretty rewarding, but it's really short in my opinion. So that I think the game tends to overstay its welcome. In part, doing so, there are most definitely moments in the game that just make me go crush my head. I'm like, what? Like one point, we was literally the team was like, "Yo, to the final battle." 15 to 20 hours later, we finally got there. And it was literally all just story. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Combat. Combat. Let me just say about the combat. I don't like the way it works. Now, you have to hold the L2 button, or the R trigger button, or the ZL button, depending on what controller you got, in order for you to get free form movement. So, like a 3D kind of move, so you can move all over the field. Other than that, you're not holding that button, you're going completely straight shot. Straight shot. And what happens during the battle, you go in, enemy's going to target you. Chances are it's going to be more than one, and they're going to come to you. And then you go to it, and you're probably going to swing. But because they coming in you at an angle, you're going to get whooped. That's just how it's going to go. You're just going to get whooped. Unless you go and hold that button and start moving around like a fool. And then you better hope that your AI party members can help you out too, because they can be daggone stupid too. It depends on how you get them set up. But the problem is also with that is when you try to set them up to do certain actions through their tactics, there isn't an option to set a secondary action just in case this said action is, well, not viable anymore. Though, I mean, that tends to happen too. You can't cook. Okay, But then when you cook and then something fails, somehow you try to cook again and everybody full. How the heck you didn't make a meal and then everybody full? That don't make no sense to me. It is what it is. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. Oh my God. Okay. You can learn arts, which is pretty nice. You use certain skills, they unlock other arts, which is absolutely good. There's a whole lot of stuff to find here. You can craft some stuff too. You can make plus versions of things. It's okay, fine. You can activate certain skills. You can deactivate certain skills. There's a lot of stuff there, but when you get down towards like later parts of the game, what tends to happen is you get to a battle. Enemies got this invisible imaginary shield that you then, when you hit them, it turns blue. And so they got this like force field around. So you got to hit a little bit more just to crack the daggone shield so you can get a couple of hits in. But it don't matter because they'll counter. And some of the counters are absolutely out of this world. It's crazy. Then they start unlocking their over limit, which you also have the ability to do over limit. Over limit allows you to go batshit crazy. That's fine, but they can go it too. And then when they do it, they hit you. Next thing you know, boom, they go into that special. It's like AOE and boom, boom, everybody dies. It sucks. I'm telling you, it sucks. And you don't even know how big the area of effect is. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm done with it. Still, it is entirely up to you how you go about and handle those situations. But it does become an issue where they're getting overdrive and it's like super quick and they're activating super quick. And it's just like, you don't feel like you're getting that much hits in because they're just getting overdrive. And it's like watching Dragon Ball and watching Goku hit all his SSJ versions and the Ultra Instinct version all within the same damn episode. That's what it looked like. But this problem is, this episode is like what? 24 episodes, and all you doing is watching them doing nothing but going like, That's what this overdrive limit is. Either way, for the most part, with a lot of frustrations I do have with this game, I did enjoy my time with it. My time clock is more than what it shows because it's kind of crazy. But my thing to you would be is if you like Tales, go for it. Not every Tales is for every single person. Much like every Final Fantasy is not for every single person. That's just nature of the beast. That's just how it works. But hey, that's my thoughts on Tales of Vesperia, and I hope you like your experience a little bit more than I did. Until then, make sure you take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Hit that like and subscribe. Let me know how you feel, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Till then, take care.